Would you be a volunteer? Can you? Hi, this is a true video story about Graham, who had a stroke and became a volunteer. Graham visits Peter on a weekly basis. Peter is also recovering from a stroke. Peter is asking Graham the questions. So sit back and enjoy the searching questions. How Graham himself had a stroke.
When did you have a stroke?
After being misdiagnosed, it was 2008.
What type of stroke was it?
Mild stroke.
And what do you mean by mild stroke?
Well, I have full movement, full faculties, but with some restrictions. So that's how I know it's a mild stroke.
How did you know it was a stroke?
No, I was originally diagnosed with Parkinson's. That's what I thought I had.
And how old was you?
54. Hang on. Bear with me. 51, 61, 71, 81, 91, 2001, 2011, 60, 54.
And did you know you don't know if you had a stroke or not, but can you remember the stroke?
Yeah.
How did it come about?
Well, we were on a holiday and we were out walking, and all of a sudden I found myself on the ground, face down, unable to move, and we thought that was it. But I managed to recover. But when I recovered, we found then that we had certain characteristics like limited movement, shaky, stiffness, which were all associated in par with a stroke and Parkinson's. So I was taken into hospital and put through the Parkinson's side of an examination rather than the stroke side. And it was assumed at that point that I was suffering from Parkinson's. And therefore I was treated as a Parkinson's patient rather than a stroke patient. And it was only after going through a depression part after my wife passed away and failing to take medication, when I went back to the doctor again to reinstigate the medication, and then was referred back to a consultant. They then, after an examination, said, no, you haven't got Parkinson's. You've had a mild stroke. And that was when the diagnosis came through.
Was it also because you hadn't developed symptoms of Parkinson's?
Yeah. I had some of the symptoms of Parkinson's, like shaky hands, stiffness, difficulty in movement, which is associated with Parkinson's and with a stroke. Excuse me. But then they said, no, you haven't. All their tests pointed to the fact that you didn't have Parkinson's.
What was your limitations in them days?
Same as they are now. Difficulty in walking without wearing a leg brace, using a stick. I have difficulty with my arms, especially on the right hand side. Even though I can use my hand, I can't write with it. I can't get the messages through to the hand to tell me to. I can pick up a cup, I can pick up a pen, but I can't do the handwriting bit. That's really what it is. That's mine.
Right.
There are other videos about Graham that you might like to watch on our YouTube channel. Video 108. How Graham himself had a stroke. The Befriender. How Graham became a befriender. Do you spread happiness? Describe your typical week. What are the do and don'ts? Do you get feedback? Should people volunteer? How do I find out about volunteering? Thank you for watching.